Hey everyone, Vicarious Viking here with another Binding of Isaac Rebirth update. This video is going to talk about two new enemy types. The first one we're going to be talking about is called the Nest. The Nest looks kind of like a hive, only it's a lot more fleshy and bloated and infested with spiders and covered with pus-filled spider bites. Much like the hive, they spawn smaller enemies. These ones cough up spiders naturally, and when they die, they actually turn into one of those bigger spiders, and when you kill them, they break off into two littler spiders. This sounds terrible for a number of reasons. For one, the enemy itself is going to be coughing up spiders all over the place, which is going to be a pain in the ass to deal with. Once you kill the spiders and kill the nest, it's going to turn into a big spider, and then once you kill the big spider, that's going to break off and turn into the two littler spiders. So essentially, this enemy has three different forms, and that does not sound like a very pleasant encounter to me. I'm not looking forward to dealing with these guys one bit. Also, check out that sexy triple laser from Brimstone and Third Eye. I should mention the design doc for the nest states they spawn a trite upon death, despite the GIF showing otherwise. It's possible that Edmund just made a typo, but it is possible that trites just weren't implemented at the time of this GIF, in which case this enemy wouldn't really be so bad because it would only have two forms as opposed to three. The next enemy that we're going to be having a look at is called Boney. As you can see from the GIF on screen, they look like adorable little skeletons. These guys follow similar movement patterns to a knight, but when they get lined up with Isaac, they're not going to turn in Isaac's direction and charge at him. Instead, they're going to stop and throw a bone at Isaac, and then they're just going to continue going in whatever direction they were walking in. So, in typical Macmillan fashion, the design doc for this enemy has some lines of text that are blacked out. It says, Boney, the leftovers blank, and then it says, this enemy moves quickly in contrast to blank. And I think from that we can deduce that Boney is actually the second form of another enemy. The other enemy is at least obviously slower, who knows what else it has going on for it. Maybe it actually has flesh, and when it dies, Boney breaks out of the flesh, and then you have to fight him. That would be pretty cool, actually. So take a look in the top right corner of the room and you'll see a bomb sticking out of a rock. This is a bomb rock. It's a rare alternative to a regular rock. You can't blow this up by shooting at it with your tears, but you can blow it up with an explosion, and if you do, it explodes as well, and it also has a 50% chance to drop a bomb when it does. Another thing I noticed about this GIF is Isaac is using a new active item. It's a spacebar item. It appears to be a white bean. You can see it in the top left. What's interesting about this item is it seems to share a similar function with the candle from the first game in that you can use it multiple times per room. You'll notice once it's fully charged it says ready, and then when Isaac uses it, he gets this really cool puff of smoke around him, and then any projectiles that are coming at him get deflected in the opposite direction. The bone never hits Boney when he sends it flying, but I'm wondering if it would do damage to him if it did. It probably would, just because that kind of makes sense and would be really cool. So that's going to do it for this GIF. Let's take a look at the next one. It shows some co-op action. It's got Isaac and one of the little co-op babies taking on a pair of bonies. I really like this GIF because if you take a look at the ground, you'll notice that it's covered in little bone fragments. When Boney throws a bone and it hits a wall, and probably you as well, they shatter, and then those bone fragments fall to the ground and they stay there. And I really like that level of permanence. Also, if you're wondering why a skeleton explodes in blood, Edmund has confirmed that that's just because, you know, these are early images of the game, and that all enemies will explode with whatever actual guts they have inside of them, which is another attention to detail that I really love. So the last thing I want to show you guys is a new item that was hidden at the end of this GIF. You can see it on screen here. This has been confirmed by Edmund to be called e.coli, as much as it looks like a bloody tampon or a sperm cell or something. And as for what it does, I will leave you guys to speculate. And on that note, that's going to end this episode. I want to thank you very much for watching. If you liked it, please leave a like, as it does help out quite a bit. And if you'd like to see more Rebirth update videos, you can check out my channel. And if you'd like to be notified of when I come out with new ones, you can feel free to subscribe. My name is Vicarious Viking. You guys have a great day, and I will see you later.